What is up, YouTube, man? It's your boy Coach right now. I'm back with another YouTube video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking to y'all about the top 5 best rates in the Navy, my guy. We're going to go ahead and get into it by me saying, look, I have one of the best rates in the Navy. I just did a video about my rate and my description of my rate and the details of what I do. If you want to go check that video out, go ahead and check it out. If you guys don't know, I am an LS, Logistics Specialist. I'm going to put that for number 1. We're gonna go ahead and get the LS one out the way. The first one that I feel like is one of the best rates in the Navy is being a logistics specialist. Now, I don't wanna be cocky, and it's a little cocky of me to start this one out first, but I do wanna just say, like, being an LS, you got a lot of advantages. You got a lot of resources. That's something that I was talking about on my last video. But when being an LS, you're gonna have people all in your face. Yeah, let me get this in there. Yeah, can I borrow this? Let me get this little real quick. Hey, let me get some Tupacs. You feel me? So it's like, you got what people need. People gonna always come to you and be in your face. You're gonna get tired of that shit too. You'll get tired of people always asking you for shit. And that's why I say being an LS is one of the best rates, especially with our shore duty. Our shore duty, you can go anywhere. There are some rates where your shore duty, sometimes you gotta be only on a ship. Some rates like are for people that are on the ships only. Say like your rate is only very important. It can only get so important if you're on the ship. Like, you have to be on the ship if you want to know the real shit about your rate, like OSs or FCAs, FCs, all that. But being an LS, you can be anywhere. You feel me? Like, you can be at the White House, you know? So it's like, being an LS, that is one of the best decisions I made, choosing logistics specialist for my Navy career and stuff like that. And that is why that is number 1. That's number 1. Another one that I would pick is ITs. ITs have like most fastest advancement ever, bro. Like, we have some new ITs on our ship, and they're just now becoming, well, they're finna become petty officers. Like, they just got into the fleet and they're already finna hit E4. That's crazy. And I think the reason for that is because the Navy is trying its best to keep ITs in the Navy. It's trying to convince ITs to join or stay in the Navy, because the skill that they're learning is so techy and like computer based that they can go outside of the military and get a hell of a good job and be in a tech world. So it's like, being an IT, that skill that you're learning is so valuable, bro, that the Navy has to cater to its rate, like the whole rating itself, just so it can keep those people with that skill in. So being an IT, if you want to rank up fast and shit like that and learn a skill and you're a techie person, bro, the IT is perfect for you. Another one that I would say are AZs. And AZs work with aviation shit. Like, they basically are like LS versions of aviation, but LS deal with aviation too, but they do a whole nother different thing. I'm not really that big on aviation and stuff like that because I'm on a small boy. But what I do know is that AZs and LSs, they come hand in hand. They come on the same hand. So we also go to the same A school and stuff like that. So but AZs, they are almost just like LSs, but they do a little bit different. But they can go anywhere too. They can go anywhere as well, from what I know of. I could be wrong, but I feel like I'm pretty sure they can go anywhere as well. But AZs are pretty dope. I've met some fun AZs and stuff, bro. AZs have the best experience. They be having the best funds, especially ones that be doing shore duty, some that be on aircraft carriers, bro. Hilarious people, and they tell me about shit that be going on in aviation and shit. Is so fucking funny, bro. Another rate that I feel like is one of the best is ETs. Just like ITs, like ETs deal with a bunch of like tech shit, and like they deal with more like on an electrical field, like the electrical circuits and stuff like that. ETs are fire, bro. Like, I actually want to go to school for electronic engineering. I just don't want to do electronic engineering in the Navy because it's kind of different from being in the real world and being in that type of tech field. So, but ETs are fire, bro. The jobs that they do, they deal with like radioactive shit. Well, we all deal with radioactive, but they actually like use the radioactive equipment and stuff like that. They deal with like cool shit. That's just my interest as well. So people who are interested in like doing with electronic work and shit like that, and like electronics and all that other bullshit, electronic technicians and stuff like that, you will have a good time being an ET. ETs are fire. I guarantee you. They also can go into the fucking civilian world and get a hell of a good job, you know? So my main part of it is making sure that you choose a rate where that skill that you will get, you can take out to the civilian world and get a good, and be promised a good job. Another rate, this is the last rate that I feel like is like fire, man. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, I'm gonna keep the bias out of it, bro. This rate, I feel like being a CB is like also one of the best rates as well in the Navy. CBs basically help build and construct and do all type of like construction working and shit like that. Being a CB, like, you also can go outside of this, outside of the Navy and get a good job as well. You can go work for some construction site or some shit like that if you like building and shit like that, you know? So being a CB, bro, like, I had a CB, he was a UT1 in my RDC in boot camp, bro. Fire RDC, I'm lying. He was ass. But I heard a lot about being a CB, man. I think I've also heard that the Navy is like dumbing down the acceptance for being a CB because everybody wants to be a CB all of a sudden. And people like to just do that shit. We all do hands-on work, hard work and shit like that. So people would rather just do the CB shit and then get those credentials so they can go work at some construction site outside of the Navy and stuff like that. But being a CB is actually pretty fire. Like, I've talked to I've met some CBs, they've come on our ship and shit like that, gave us cool ass tokens and shit like that. They got the little C, the little B, fucking, what's it call it, coin and shit like that. If you know what a coin is, like, every ship has their own specific coin. So yeah, like, CBs are pretty fire too. I would recommend being a CB if you guys are choosing any of these type of fields and stuff like that. Also, just do your research on all rates in general. Like, choose and get a list of rates that you feel like would fit you. And then once you propose it to the people in MEPS, you will already have that knowledge of what you're looking for, especially based off of your ASVAB score. But yeah, man, these are the best rates in the Navy, in my opinion. There's so many rates that I just had to just ball down these ones based off of my experience. These are the 5 top rates that I feel like are the best in the Navy. If you are new to this channel, or if you're watching in general, bro, like, comment down below what your rate is, man. Go ahead and spread some pride to your rate and stuff like that. If you're one of these rates, what's your rank? Like, go ahead, like, tell me what's the best experience you've had within your rate. But that's it for this video, everybody, man. Thank you guys for watching. If you are new to this channel, make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe, man. Like I said, if you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe, bro. We had 1100, bro. We're at 1100, man. We done grew, bro. I finally just got off a deployment and shit like that, so I got some more videos coming this way. I mean, coming y'all way. But yeah, man, that's it for this video, everybody, man. Peace. Caught up with the scene. Never doubt all on the dream. Get the money, then repeat in the wave, but never wash up on the team. Now you're checking for the plead. Why regret right on the scene?